Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSU81 and today I'm going to do a review for a not so new SH Figuarts, the Black Adam. Okay, so this is one figure which I have been wanting for quite some time now, and I finally got it from a carousel seller. Yes, if you are residing in Singapore, you should totally check him out. We have lots of cool stuff to sell. Okay, so this guy, oh my god, I mean, I just love The Rock as a person himself, because somehow I just find him very charismatic. Yeah, I mean, he just have this very positive aura around him.
There's a tour bus here. It always tours through my neighborhood. Hey, you guys know where I can find The Rock?
So eventually I like most of his movie, like, you know, Scorpion King.
Well, are you going to try to kill me or just stare at me?
Red Notice.
Working with a partner. We're not partners. This is a marriage of convenience. I want a divorce and I'm keeping the kids.
Jumanji.
Get out of here. Is there anything else we need to know? Bait it, bird.
And so on and so forth. So when it was announced that he will be playing Black Adam, I was quite excited. And to be honest, I know some of you guys might hate me for saying this, I kind of like the movie Black Adam. And somehow I enjoy it more than I enjoy Shazam.
And your phone's charged. Well, you think you can do better? What the hell?
So let's take a look at the box right now. I just love how they actually use the lightning symbols as a window to display the figure. And up close you can really see a very cool looking faces of Dwayne here. And inside the box you can see the title of the movie, as well as a very cool looking folded arms Black Adam. And the back of the box, yes, is always my favorite. You can see all the cool poses of him, and this is a Japan version, which is why you couldn't see any sticker around here. So let's get him out. Okay, so this is Black Adam right out of the box, and the moment I took him out, a little bit of mixed feelings here. The good thing is, wow, just look at the head sculpt. Totally capture his lightness, but the really not so good things is I kind of feel that all these cuttings for the butterfly joints kind of ruin the body a little bit. You can see that he actually can drop down pretty low, so it's like his shoulder being cut off a little bit here. Yeah, like totally the meat is gone. I know this is for the articulations purposes, but it kind of ruined the beauty of his muscular body somehow. And also the second not so good thing is I kind of feel he's a little bit skinny. Yeah, I expected him to be, you know, more muscular like in the movie. This guy is huge. I mean, in terms of his muscle, he's not someone like Ryan Reynolds. Let's take a look at his costume. So it's pure black, but it does have lots of texture. Oh, sorry about that. I always forget to take this thing out. Yeah, I just want to show you guys how it looks like right out of the box, and you can see that, yeah, the physics is pretty nice. The six-pack, you can see the six-pack here, and yeah, this of course these are interchangeable. It's a little bit like, you know, the gold actually wash off, but I think it's normal to be like this. And the belt, I think this is a separate piece. Oh no, it's not a separate piece, it's actually molded into his body. So you can see, yeah, there's lots of texture, but it's just, you know, black color, like wash kind of blacks. And I love how they make the foot armor here in a slightly different kind of tones. You can see it's looking very nice. Even the shoe itself, you can see it looks pretty nice here. Different kind of black, but it's just black all over. And at the back, nothing much here. Just have a pretty good looking buds though. Back to his head, oh my goodness, can totally see Dwayne here. Wow, they really capture his likeness very well. I just love the head. The shape of the head just looks very natural. I mean, just like how his bald head supposed to looks like. In overall, it looks pretty good except for this portion here, but nevertheless I'm just going to give him a full mark because I really love how he looks as an overall figure. Moving on, next will be the articulations. I'll start with the head as always, so you can look to the right, looks to the left. Looking up, yep, pretty good. Looking down, even better. So you can even tilt his head if you want to. His arm can turn 360 degrees. As we know, he does have a butterfly joint, which have a pretty big movement here. His arm can go up to more than 90 degrees. And arm swivels, a double joint elbow. You can turn his hand around going up and down. 2 points of articulations. You can turn his waist around as well as his torso. So let's see how well this rock can bend forward. Oh, okay, pretty surprising. Is not much. Bending backwards, I think, is a little bit better. There isn't any pull down mechanism for the legs, and there's no cuts on the type for the swivels, but I believe he can swivel just slightly here. But kicking forward, slightly less than 90 degrees. Kicking backwards, just slightly. A double joint knee. Can you turn around his boots? Nope. But you can swivel his legs side to side going up and down, and there are toe hinges as well. So let's see how well he can do a split. Wow, not too bad. So in terms of the articulations, yep, I think it's pretty decent for this rock. Not too bad. And next we'll move on to the accessory. As always, I'll start with the hand. So he just comes with a pair of closed fist hands that's already on the figure, a pair of open palms hands, a pair of relaxed hands, a pair of grabbing hands, and my personal favorite is this folded arm. And this is something different as compared to those Vegeta, because as you can see at the back, the hands is actually complete. Okay, it's not like, you know, Vegeta is actually empty here. Yeah, they didn't complete the hands, but this is something else. Interchangeable parts for his lightning symbols, and wow, I just love the gold, and also this lightning effects for his chest area, looking very good. And another interchangeable heads with his eyes on lightning. Actually, they just paint it white. And lastly, I do feel this is a bonus from Bandai to us, because he actually comes with a robe as well, which I think that they could have not given this by just giving something like this, but this time around I felt that they are being generous to give us this one, which is no complaint. Of course, this is just what I wanted. So as you can see, this Black Adam does comes with quite a number of accessories. But next, I'm going to show you how to put on some of the accessory onto him. I'll start off with the hands as always. So you just need to pull it off like this, and just attach it back with the hands that you want. Next, I'm going to show you how to interchange the lightning symbols on his chest. Basically, you just need to remove it from below like this. Just very slowly pull it off. And the same goes for this lower portion. Basically, after you remove the front portion, the lower one should be easier like this. And I'm going to attach the lower portion first, just like this, followed by the upper portions. Yep, very easy, just like this. Wow, it looks so much better now. Whew, this is really nice. And to interchange the lightning effects as well, you just need to pull it out the same way and just put back the one with the lightning. As simple as this. Wow, just look at that. This is awesome. And to interchange the head, you just need to pull it out and attach it like this. Where you look at that, this is totally awesome. And next, to change to the folded arms, basically you need to remove the arms from this portion. Same goes for the right hand. Now you need to align it to the front, just like how you do for the Dragon Ball Vegeta or Trunks. And you just need to slot it back in like this, and there you go. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Wow, when you look at that, this is really nice. Next, we'll check out this very beautiful robe for him. Okay, so let's take it out. And wow, okay, so I didn't expect it to be a two-piece here, and it looks very good. Just look at all the gold details there. My goodness, this is really something. And the cloth material is pretty good. It doesn't feel like those cheap material. It feels premium. And is there any bandy wire? Yeah, there are some pretty soft bendy wire around here, and yep, some at the bottoms, and yeah, I think all around there are some very soft bendy wires for him to pose. Yeah, not very strong as you can see, but you can still make some forms there for the something like a flowing effects. Yep, not too bad. Okay, so how do you use it? Is to basically just fit over the head, and voila, this actually looks pretty good. My only gripe is that this whole rope thing is kind of like, you know, too big. I can see his head is actually until here, so when you put it over, you need to have some sort of like adjustment to make it looks like it doesn't have a very long head. Yeah, something like this would be great. Okay, but it just keep coming up because the material itself, it is not easily adjustable because it's quite a good material there. Yeah, so it keeps coming up, but overall I think it just looks beautiful. My goodness, do click on the likes button if you enjoy this review. Okay, so for the size comparison, I'll start off with some SH Figuarts. So since he's a big guy, I will compare him with Thor, which is supposedly a big guy as well, so he's pretty short as compared to him. And we also have Thanos, although I know this is a fictional character, but just to show you guys the size of it. And still on the SH Figuarts, I'd like to compare with Spider-Man, which I remember him being slightly taller as compared to the others, and of course he's smaller than him. And we do have Hulk as well, again a fictional characters, but just want you guys to see the size differences. And as for DCU characters in SH Figuarts, I only have these two female characters. Which, wow, okay, so the Wonder Woman is quite tall. It's actually comparable to Dwayne. This is the size for you to compare. And next we'll move on to Mayfax, where I have more DC characters. So let's compare with Aquaman first. And oh, he's taller than him, wow. And also this Zack Snyder Superman. More DC characters from Mayfax, I have this Hush Superman as well as Hush Batman. Okay, and since he is a muscular guy, I would like to compare with this Mayfax Terminator Arnold, which is I think shorter than him, and also this Terminator 2 Arnold from the Great Toys. And I know some of you guys must be wondering, how does he scale with the Marvel Legends? So I have Thor right over here, and as expected, he's much shorter, as well as this Drax. Okay, you can see the size difference as well. And lastly, just for the fun of it, I would like to compare with this Mezco Thor Ragnarok, as well as this Sentinel Toys Peter Parker. And right up next, I'd like to talk about the scale for this figure. As we can see from the comparison just now, he doesn't scale as tall as I wish him to be. So I've googled his height. His actual height is 1.96 meter, which is 196 centimeter divided by 12. It will be around 16.3 centimeter. Let's measure him up, 0 on the foot, and let's go up. Wow, okay, so he's about 16.5 centimeter, which is slightly taller than he's supposed to be in 1/12 scale. Wow, not too bad. So this is rather surprising. And next, I'd like to talk about his lightness, and there is no doubt this is Dwayne Johnson. My goodness, it looks absolutely like him. Even with this head itself, I do think that it looks very much like him. I do think that they are actually both the same head. Yeah, just white eyes. It's the same expressions all together. So no doubt this is 100% likeness for me. So my final verdict for this figure, based on all the star ratings so far, is going to be a 9.5 out of 10. Yes, this Black Adam is perfect in every way, in terms of the overall look, as well as accessory, which is a plus point. They give the hoodie for him. And in terms of scale, it is very surprising that he's actually taller than he's supposed to be in a 1/12 scale. The best thing I think is the likeness of this figure to Dwayne Johnson actor himself. So yes, whether or not you like The Rock as an actor, I think you should definitely get this figure if you are DCEU fans. And even if you don't like the Black Adam movie, I really think that this figure deserves a place in your collections. To me, this figure is easily one of the top 10 figures for the SH Figuarts in this year. So I do hope that you enjoy this review and certainly hope that it helps you to decide whether you should get this figure, and the answer is yes. And I'll catch you again in my next video. I hope you'll watch these videos right over here.